Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to give you an update on my dad. I had not planned on making any videos today because I had a really bad fibromyalgia attack today, and both arms and both legs are going through really intense pain. I spent pretty much the entire day in bed today, just trying to feel better. Um, so that's why I didn't upload the devotional video, because I don't even feel like sitting upright right now. But several of you have asked about my dad since he was sent home from the hospital on Saturday. And he is doing well. Last time he came home from the hospital, he was so out of it. He was just like lethargic, and he was kind of zoned out, and he just slept all the time, had no energy, had no strength, was just seemed very frail. And I was concerned that would happen this time, but it's a different story this time. He is, the only major problem he's having is when he has been sitting or laying down for a certain period of time, and he goes to stand up or sit up. He has some dizziness and kind of lightheadedness. um, they were concerned they were going to have to, have him use a catheter at home, but he's been able to use the bathroom on his own successfully, and as far as I know, empty his bladder. So that's a really good sign. That's a really encouraging sign. But he has been getting himself up in the morning and dressing himself and putting in his dentures on his own, and he's been cracking jokes. He's been ornery, and it's nice to see him back to the way that I know he always is. And so, I haven't talked to him a lot since he got home. I wanted him to have time to just kind of readjust to things. But he's doing well. He's using the bathroom regularly. They want him to use the bathroom every 2 hours and try to empty his bladder every 2 hours. So he's really good at remembering I have to go use the bathroom now, and so he's getting used to that regimen and that schedule. But he is alert, he's aware, he's awake, he's laughing, he's joking, he's being ornery, but he is, I would imagine, still a little bit weak. And he does have the dizziness when he first goes to stand up or sit up after sitting or laying for a long period of time. But if that's the worst that's happened, if that's all it is, I am happy with that. So I apologize for not updating on him before now. I cannot thank you all enough for your prayers, your love, your messages, your support. I've gotten Snapchats, Instagram messages, Twitter messages, comments on my YouTube videos, emails, people just saying, we're praying for your dad, we're praying for those, we're praying for you. And so, to have that kind of prayer support, to have people that don't even know my dad praying for him, purely because I asked you to, that speaks volumes of how much you care. And I just cannot thank you enough times. I cannot thank you sufficiently enough for all of that. And but yeah, I am, and I'm not trying to like sound like a wimp or anything, but I am going through a really, really bad pain day today. I've been in bed all day. And for those of you who might be wondering, because I know people have asked me in the past if I have a fibromyalgia doctor I go to, and I have not. I've been very lazy about finding one. But my regular family doctor said that she would refer me to one. So I contacted her about 2 weeks ago and said, I want to start seeing a fibromyalgia doctor. My pain is increasing. I'm having more, attacks, and it's affecting different areas of my body. And I want to see a fibromyalgia doctor. She was like, okay. But they're wanting to make sure they find one that works with my insurance, one that's gonna work with me and be good, you know. So they're in the process of finding a fibromyalgia doctor that I could go to. I wouldn't have to drive too far to go see this person. I wouldn't have to, spend a lot of time on the road, and someone that would work with my insurance, it would be affordable, that kind of thing. So I am working on that. I am trying to find a fibromyalgia specialist that I can go to. And once that happens and I have my first appointment with that person, I will let you know how that goes because some of you asked me about that before. Um, right now, I'm not under any kind of medication for fibro at all. I just take ibuprofen or Advil if I start hurting too badly, and it does help for a few hours, but then it wears off. So, um, and also I wanted to tell you guys I have an unspoken prayer request. It's not something I can share and tell you what it is, and I'm asking you guys to respect that. And I know you will, but I have an unspoken prayer request, and so I would appreciate your prayers. God knows what the need is. That's the thing. We can pray for people without knowing what the problem is, because God knows. And you can say, God, Kim needs prayer. And I don't know why, but you do. So whatever it is that she's asking me to pray for, I'm asking you to help her, and just that kind of thing. So but I have a bit of a personal, struggle, and I would appreciate your prayers, but I don't really go into it or talk about it. And I may never talk about it. It's nothing big or serious. It's not some big medical issue. It's not a family member died. It's not anything like that, guys. It's just a small thing that I'm struggling with, and we appreciate your prayers for it. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to bed and take some more Advil. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I will see you guys next time I do a video.